Soul Biology, Bridging Consciousness, Spirit Phenomena, and Clinical Healing. By Dawn Daybreaker, lay researcher on NDE, OBE, spirit releasement therapy, and soul biology. Tarot card reader and modern necromancer with personal paranormal experiences involving precognitive messages from the souls of his parents. Introduction. Soul biology is an emerging interdisciplinary field that explores consciousness and the soul through the lens of clinical experience, near-death experiences, NDEs, out-of-body experiences, OBEs, and spirit releasement therapy, SRT. It challenges the limits of materialistic science by integrating documented therapeutic outcomes with electromagnetic theories of consciousness and metaphysical insights. Drawing on the pioneering clinical work of Dr. Carl Wickland and Dr. William Baldwin, as well as the consciousness cartography of Robert Monroe, soul biology offers a practical and experiential framework for understanding the soul's interaction with the body and the afterlife journey. Electromagnetic theories of consciousness, the scientific backbone. John Joe McFadden's semi-field theory proposes that consciousness arises from the brain's electromagnetic, EM, field, which integrates neural activity into a unified experience. This field acts as the biological substrate of the soul, a non-material yet biologically rooted entity that can, under certain conditions, decouple from the brain's neurons. Wikipedia excerpt. This theory aligns with the phenomenology of NDEs and OBEs, where consciousness appears to operate independently of the physical body, suggesting that the soul might be an EM field persisting briefly after clinical death or capable of spatial projection. While materialistic science remains skeptical due to lack of direct empirical proof, clinical and experiential data from spirit releasement therapy and documented NDEs provide compelling evidence of consciousness beyond brain activity. Clinical evidence from spirit releasement therapy. Dr. Carl Wickland's Thirsty Years Among the Dead and Dr. William Baldwin's CE4, Close Encounters of the Possession Kind and Spirit Releasement Therapy. A technique manual document thousands of cases where spirit attachments caused severe psychological and physical symptoms resistant to conventional treatments. Wickland's wife, through mediumship, communicated with discarnate entities, revealing complex spirit attachments that influenced living hosts. Baldwin's clinical practice demonstrated that releasing these entities through SRT led to significant symptom relief in about 70% of cases, including conditions like migraines, anxiety, and psychosis. These therapies suggest that spirit entities interact with the host's EM field, causing disruptions that manifest as illness. This clinical data is robust, reproducible, and grounded in detailed case histories, offering a practical counterpoint to abstract scientific models. Robert Monroe's focus levels. Mapping consciousness beyond the body. Robert Monroe's research at the Monroe Institute delineates various focus levels, states of consciousness ranging from deep sleep, focus 10, to post-death realms, focus 23 and beyond. Focus 10 to 21 states correspond to altered EM field dynamics where the mind is awake but the body asleep, facilitating OBEs. Focus 23 represents a transitional postmortem state where souls may linger before progressing, aligning with Wickland's and Baldwin's descriptions of confused or earthbound spirits. Higher focus levels explore expanded consciousness and universal connections, suggesting a layered structure to soul biology and afterlife processes. Monroe's experiential data complements the EM field theory by providing a phenomenological map of soul states and transitions. Why soul biology holds more weight than materialistic science in this domain. Clinical validation. Unlike materialistic science, which often dismisses spirit phenomena due to lack of physical proof, soul biology rests on well-documented clinical outcomes from thousands of patients treated with SRT. These results are tangible and repeatable. Holistic integration. Soul biology integrates neuroscience, metaphysics, and personal experience, addressing the full spectrum of consciousness rather than limiting itself to brain activity alone. Addressing the unexplained, NDEs, OBEs, and spirit attachments remain largely unexplained by current neuroscience, whereas soul biology offers coherent explanatory models grounded in both theory and practice. Personal experience. As a modern necromancer and tarot reader, I have personally encountered precognitive messages from the souls of my parents, reinforcing the reality of soul continuity and interaction beyond death. Conclusion. Soul biology represents a vital paradigm shift, bridging the gap between hard science and spiritual experience. It honors the clinical realities documented by Wickland and Baldwin, the scientific promise of EM field theories, and the phenomenological richness of Monroe's focus levels. This integrated approach offers hope for deeper understanding and healing of consciousness, soul, and spirit phenomena, inviting both science and spirituality to expand their horizons. Acknowledgements. Thanks to the pioneering clinical work of Dr. Carl Wickland and Dr. William Baldwin, John Joe McFadden's electromagnetic consciousness theory, and Robert Monroe's groundbreaking research at the Monroe Institute. Author: Dawn Daybreaker, lay researcher, tarot card reader, and modern necromancer with personal paranormal experiences involving soul communication and precognition. Note: this article synthesizes clinical, scientific, and experiential sources to present a comprehensive overview of soul biology as a field of study.